Hello and welcome to Madden Monday Night Football preview between the Seattle Seahawks and the Detroit Lions. On the opening drive of the game, Seattle set its sights on establishing the run, and establish it they did, gouging a Detroit Lions defense that has yet to find itself after losing Dominic Sue in the offseason of free agency. And of course, when you establish a running game, it opens up the passing game. And with a healthy mixture of both run and play action pass, Seattle moved the ball straight down the field. But to Detroit's credit, they managed to step up when it mattered most and held Seattle to a field goal on the opening drive.
The kick is good.
Desperate to respond before halftime, the Lions would come out throwing away. And after completing a few decent passes and moving the ball a little bit, picking up a first down, the Seahawks defense would just prove to be a little too much for the Lions, and the teams would go into halftime with the score Seattle 3, Detroit 0. At the start of the third quarter, the Lions would decide to go strength versus strength as they allowed their talented passing game to go up against and challenge the Seattle Legion of Boom. And despite moving the ball very effectively downfield, picking up several first downs and plenty of yards, it would eventually be the Seattle defense that had the last laugh as they forced a 4th and 1 attempt from their 40-yard line.
The Lions will take the snap from the 40. The Lions turn the ball over on downs.
At the start of the fourth quarter, Seattle decided to try and eat up as much clock as possible while nursing a 3-point lead. But as it turns out, the running game was a little bit more effective than even they could have anticipated, and they've got themselves in position to let Russell Wilson try and score a touchdown and put this one a little bit too far out in front for any hopes of a Detroit comeback.
B on this call. And all the way home, just in time, a late touchdown.
After the late Wilson touchdown, the Lions would come out on the field looking for an opportunity to get some junk time scoring, but the strength of the Seattle offense coupled with the pressure from the clock would prove too much for the Detroit offense, and the final score of the game would be Seattle 10, Detroit 0. Thanks for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to check in next week when we'll be previewing the Pittsburgh Steelers at the San Diego Chargers. Goodbye.